There are role-playing game mechanics in almost every game genre these days. For this list of upcoming RPGs, we've decided to put story over action. That means less emphasis on combat and more emphasis on storytelling. This list also provides a healthy mix of Western and Japanese role-playing games. Now let's save the kingdom, defy evil, and meet characters we'll fall in love with.
Where everyone can live happily ever after.
Ni no Kuni II, Revenant Kingdom is coming to the PlayStation 4 in 2017. We can't wait to explore the beautifully crafted world and experience a gripping new story in this RPG adventure.
This is where it all begins, King Evan.
The first game was a true masterpiece, and we think this one will be even better. Since the developer moved from the PlayStation 3 to the PlayStation 4, there will be many new features, such as a new system focused on creating a kingdom. The world of this upcoming RPG is also reported to be massive, so be sure to keep your eyes on this one.
We'll build it together. A kingdom we can all be proud of.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
All I see is the trail of bodies they left behind.
Out of all the games in this video, Mass Effect Andromeda is perhaps the most action-based. This third-person action RPG is on the top of the wish list for many gamers.
Just point me to where you're holding him and there won't be any trouble. There won't be. Drop it, now! You first.
600 years after the events of Mass Effect 3, you are a Pathfinder, an N7 operative tasked with finding planets for humanity to colonize. During the story, you get to assign skills to your character and build towards a speciality. Mass Effect Andromeda will be more open world than the original trilogy, offering multiple planets to explore. And of course, you can romance other game characters. This is a BioWare game we're talking about. Dragon Quest XI is a Dragon Quest game in every single way. It offers a world to explore and monsters to fight. Where the Final Fantasy series has adapted a more modern action combat system, Dragon Quest XI is holding on to its turn-based roots. It's not aiming for realism, but is presented in cartoony graphics. The Nintendo 3DS version is a bit different, as it offers both a 3D and a 2D version of the game at the same time. For now, its Japanese release has been revealed for 2017, and there's no word on a Western release just yet. The game is also coming to the Nintendo Switch, so we can't wait to play it on that brand new system.
But then you finally reached your parents' door. And what you saw when you opened that door changed your life forever and led you to fighting crime. You were too late, because when you opened that door, you saw your dad fuck your mom.
What?
South Park: The Fractured But Whole takes place after the events of the Stick of Truth. The kids in South Park are totally into superheroes this time round. But the group falls apart when Cartman starts planning a movie franchise with a spin-off TV series.
Then Super Craig and Coon will join forces in the Human Kite movie just as we start ramping up Kenny's Netflix series.
How come I have to have the Netflix series? I want a movie too.
South Park: The Fractured But Whole is not the most difficult role-playing game on the market, but it sure is the funniest. Simple RPG mechanics complement a cool story, while the game stays true to its television roots.
We'll make way more money on our franchise.
Go ahead, I bet you don't even get halfway through phase 1 on your franchise, DC Comics!
Kingdom Come: Deliverance is described as Skyrim without magic. This role-playing game is set in medieval Europe, so think knights, sword fights, and castle sieges. The king died and his son took his place, but the half-brother got angry, invaded the country, and stole the crown. Amidst the chaos, your entire family dies, and that's when your quest for vengeance starts. The inhabitants of the beautifully designed country of Bohemia need your help, and in exchange, they might help you. Your reputation is key for the way the world acts around you. You will ride horses, help damsels in distress, and do some serious fighting. Sword fighting has never been this realistic in a game, and mistakes are deadly.
So you can see that one blow is enough for game over without proper protection.
You a transfer student?
Please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Persona 5 takes place in Tokyo and follows a silent protagonist who's transferred to a new school. Here he and other students awaken their persona powers. They become masked vigilantes who call themselves the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Thanks to their powers, they can travel to a supernatural realm where they steal ill intent from adults.
We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world!
Persona combines role-playing game mechanics with social simulation events. You will use magical elements and physical attacks, and every enemy has a weakness for one of those. After a battle, you get to claim money or items, or you enter into a negotiation. This allows you to add the defeated persona to your team. Persona 5 is not only very stylized, we expect this game to be one of the RPG highlights of the year.
The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
The ninth world is inhabited by curious creatures. You will meet people with living tattoos, trans-dimensional alter egos, and even visitors from other universes.
Torment Tides of Numenera is a fantasy role-playing game with little emphasis on action. The focus of this RPG is on the story and interaction with characters in the game world. This game is played from an isometric perspective and uses official tabletop rules. The game takes place in a distant future in which civilization is destroyed and Earth is left in a rough medieval state. You're a mere vessel of an ancient man seeking to stay alive and fight in order to find meaning in life.
Ultimately, the tides will help you find your own answer to the most fundamental question. What does one life matter?
The Nier series is set amidst a war between machines created by otherworldly invaders and the last remains of humanity. The story follows the battles of an android named 2B, together with her companions 9S and A2. This third-person action role-playing game is made by Square Enix and Platinum Games. It mixes role-playing game elements with action-orientated combat Platinum Games is known for. However, this game embraces the RPG mechanics introduced in the first Nier game, and once again, it combines different gameplay genres into one complete package. Nier Automata is another great RPG hitting stores in March.
When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay.
The Bard's Tale 4 is a return to the classic fantasy RPG that started it all. The first game is now 30 years old. The Bard's Tale 4 features dynamic turn-based combat and a party of characters that can be customized and optimized during your adventures. You'll return to Sakara Brae as you explore the world and crawl through the deepest dungeons. You'll find monsters you cannot beat the first time, so come back later when you're stronger. There's a deep evil in the town and you will have to find out what's going on. You will need to puzzle and fight and improve your skills, and based on your actions, new quests will open up while others will be closed forever.
You can leave this one to me.
In 2017, we're expecting a whole lot of Kingdom Hearts games. In March, we'll see HD remasters of the first two games for the PlayStation 4, while Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue combines a remastered Dream Drop Distance with lots of extras. Basically, all these prepare us for the game we're really waiting for, Kingdom Hearts 3. The third installment in the Disney and Square Enix crossover series has no official release date yet. However, we hope that it will be released by the end of 2017. Which RPG are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to follow us on social media to stay up to date with everything we do.
You left your room. You left your room. Seriously, dude, just walk through the door already?